Disclaimer is a new psychological thriller about a respected journalist and a mysterious delivery that threatens to expose her past.
Morgan Hoffman sat down with the star and director of the series, two-time Oscar winner Cate Blanchett and five-time Oscar winner Alfonso Cuarón in this Canadian morning show exclusive.
The man turns up here with a book he has written. You harassed him, you threatened him.
He's the one threatening me.
Stephen, I know you're there.
How can you sleep at night?
Cate, you recently called Alfonso one of the greatest directors on the planet. What was your experience like working with him?
Well, that's the truth. You are. He is. I mean, you're sitting right here. I mean, not only your vision, and I think it's, you know, when you reach a certain point in your career as a film artist, as a director, you could keep doing what you've always done. And what I was really inspired by was how you were really investigating a form and a story, the way the story was told, in ways that was pushing you into quite scary places. And I think that it's really rare that filmmakers do that when they are as established and influential as that man is.
Is it true that when you were writing the story and writing the character of Catherine Ravenscroft that you had Cate in mind, but you hadn't asked her
Even
yet?
before I started writing the script, just when I had the idea that I was going to write the script, it was just the model. Like,
you needed an actress that people really disliked.
Yes, exactly.
That made judgments about. That was slightly unlikable.
Part of my curiosity is how would she play this? You know, it was part of the curiosity. It's how would I wanted to see her.
Did he tell you he wrote this for you, or did he just give you the script?
No, thank goodness. No. Well, I mean, I knew you wanted to have a conversation, and when you know that Alfonso Cuarón is going to call you, you sort of already made the decision that you're going to do it, and then you didn't want to talk about it before and I understand now, and I think the audience will when they see the whole thing, is you don't want to know anything going in. And so for audiences who watch the whole thing, I hope that they just say to people, just watch it. Because halfway through, I really did throw the script across the room, and I said, how can I play this person? It is so judgmental, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that I have to like the characters I play, at all. And I called you and you said, please keep reading. And then I kept reading. And of course, I think I'm a very open-hearted, non-judgmental person. And I realized perhaps I wasn't. And so the film completely flips on its head, as does the character, once you begin to understand what's gone on in her past.
It's really interesting that you had that reaction. Watching it as a viewer, I also questioned why I was quick to judge. Yeah. Even as the episodes go on. What do you find fascinating about that, about people's perceptions and creating their own narratives?
Well, I think that's pretty much what is part of human nature. Yeah. I guess that the principle is a survival mechanism in which we need to make quick judgments of situations.
Or we're invited to.
But that's the difference also. Yes, you're absolutely right, because nowadays, and you can see it more and more, and particularly in media, is that you're invited to make certain judgments. And sometimes you're invited in very subtle ways, in which makes you believe that you're making that judgment.
Ooh, like you think you have the freedom that you're making that judgment, but actually you've been coerced into something.
But the reason why you are making that judgment is that your belief is already there. It's not that they're changing your belief. It's just coming out to the surface.
Disclaimer premieres on Apple TV Plus this Friday.